Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Brewski, for beer review number 67. And today I have something for you from Five Paddles Brewing Company out in Whitby, Ontario. It is their Skull Pucker Sour IPA. So big 650ml bottle coming in at 5% ABV and an unknown IBUs. But nice skull design on there with red and green background with a very sour face on him. So I'm guessing this is going to be quite sour. I've never had a sour IPA. I've had sour beers before, not a sour IPA. So let's see what we got. We got our Save Water Drink Beer bottle opener. So let's pucker up for this bad boy. Alrighty. Let's pour it into our Lake Bay style tulip glass. And we'll do a pour. I don't know how much we need to pour. It's only 5%, which is nice. But it's sour. So we'll see how sour it is. I'm not a super big fan of sour beers. I don't mind them though. Like to try everything. So we're trying this today. Let's see what we have. So not much carbonation I can see. Not really hazy, more of a chill haze on the glass, but pretty clear and fairly just, yellowy, slight lighter gold kind of color. Nothing crazy. Looks sort of like a lager, but definitely not. So let's have a smell and see what we got. Piney, grapefruity, some tropical notes in there as well, but also a hint of sourness. Like candied sour, like a Sour Patch Kid sort of smell to it. That makes sense? I don't know. That's alright. So let's dive in and then we'll cheers. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's a lot of flavor going in. It's got a really bready, yeasty, biscuity note right at the end that lingers. It's sour, but it doesn't linger. The sourness doesn't linger. And you get a slight bit of traditional IPA taste to it of grapefruit and pine with hoppiness to it. But that gets cut out by the sourness, and then the sourness gets cut out by the yeasty, bready, biscuity notes in the finish. That just takes your mouth on a roller coaster of beer styles. Wow. Alright, let's cheers and continue on. Cheers, everybody. Yeah. That's all sort of styles. That is weird. That's a weird beer. It's good. It's really good. This is actually probably the most enjoyable sour I've had so far. Because, yeah, it opens up when you take your sip of, boom, sour in your face. And that sort of starts to go down a bit. And then you get your IPA of pininess and grapefruits and a little bit of tropical fruit, slight, not much. And then that dies off and it goes into nothingness, and then yeast and bready and biscuity notes right at the end. Wow. But it smells like a nice like IPA or a session IPA almost. But yeah. It's weird. I don't know. I don't even know what to think of it. I'm sort of lost for words. Which kind of sucks because there's not much of a description on here. It has the ingredients, which are water, barley, hops, and yeast, may contain milk products. Our beers are enjoyed fresh but remain delicious in the bottle for 3 months from the day they are purchased. And brewed and bottled by Five Paddles Brewing Company in Whitby, Ontario. Unfiltered, unpasteurized, and delicious. Keep in refrigerator. That's all it has to say. And also the ABVs, which is 5% on this particular beer. No brewed on date, no IBUs. That's all a mystery. I wish they put that in there. Sip was more soury. But then looking on the website, which is 5palsbrewing.ca, you go to their beer section here. It's not a very it's not a crazy website. It's very simplistic. Seems sort of rushed in my opinion. And you go to their beer section where you're thinking, oh, I'm going to see a list of their beers. No, it says the beer shop, and it gives you instructions on how to get beer online. And then they have example product title, example product title, example product title, all listing for $20. No beer anywhere. Not in the about. Tells them a little bit about the brewery. FAQ, which is FAQ, yeah, facts and questions, or facts answers questions. That what FAQ stands for? I don't know. Oh no, frequently asked questions. Duh. So that's kind of cool there on the website. Contact information and consulting, but nothing about their beer, which boggles my mind. You're a brewery, but you don't have any information of your beer on your website. I guess to each their own, but quite disappointed in the website. Looking over on Beer Advocate now, for Skull Pucker Sour IPA, it has been given one review, and that is the BA score for this, which is 3.89 out of 5. And that review has no description. For look, it was given a 3.5. For smell, a 3.75. Taste of a 4. 3.75 for the mouthfeel, and overall a 4. And that was done just this past September. No description. I can find nothing on this beer or any of their beers so far. At least I haven't checked out the reviews for their other beers, which constantly change and rotate. So that kind of sucks. That really does suck. This beer, however, doesn't suck. It's delicious. It's really good. It's a really nice sour beer with the sourness and then the IPA sort of flavor that you get sort of in the middle, and then the bready, yeasty, biscuitiness in the end. They all work really well together, which sounds kind of weird because you wouldn't really expect it to work well when I say it, but it does. The transition between sour to IPA to yeasty biscuity flows really well, and they don't clash. They're sort of just, here's sour, cut to clip, here's IPA, cut to clip, here's yeasty breadiness. So there are three flavors that don't really flow in any sense. It's just cut to clip here, cut to clip there, cut to clip there, which it actually works. Sour, IPA, a little bit of sour, bready yeastiness. Exactly how it goes. Sour, IPA, sour, bready yeastiness. So 4 parts, which is different, much different. Usually sours, that sour taste lingers, and that sour taste overtakes a lot of the other flavors in a sour beer. But this doesn't. It's part and part and part. It's weird. It's really weird. It's a weird beer, which is kind of nice. I like seeing weird beers, and this is definitely one for the books. I don't even know what to say about this beer. If you're gonna like it, if you're not gonna like it, I don't know. I like it, but then again, I'm okay with sours. I don't mind them. I love IPAs, and I love the yeast flavor. Yeastiness is sort of that bready, biscuity flavor. Sometimes biscuit or the bread can be more prevalent when it comes to yeast flavors. This one's more biscuity, which is nice. Sort of like a sweet biscuit. It's like sweet and sour, sort of, kind of. Does that make sense? I don't know. Like I said, I'm lost for words. It's a weird ass beer. So with that said, let's drink the rest of it. Cheers on the final sip, everybody. Souriness of like a sort of like a grapefruit or a lime or something, which actually is really nice because then that complements the IPA in it really well. It's just not some artificial sour. It's more of a sour of a citrus fruit than anything, which is actually really nice for sure. It's weird. It's a weird beer for sure. So with that said, let's just jump into ratings. Overall for the beer itself, like I said multiple hundreds of times in this so far, it's weird as shit, but it's good in my opinion. So because it's so different, I gotta give it a solid 8 out of 10 for me. I enjoy it. I do. I can't wait to finish the rest of the bottle and just take in the odd experience. Overall for presentation for the bottle itself, really amazing logo on here. Really cool. But that's really all there is for presentation. There's really no description at all. There's no information on the website. There's no IBUs, no brewed on date. Very, very lackluster. All they have going for them is a badass logo. So for presentation, with just the logo alone, I gotta give it like a 3. It gets a 3 for the logo, but not for anything else. So yeah, that's the ratings for it. 8 out of 10 for the beer. It's a nice beer, but the presentation of it, sorry, you got to do way better. 5 paddles. You are definitely behind the pack on that. Other than the actual picture, that's badass. So now that the ratings are done, if anybody has any questions or wants me to review a particular beer, leave all those down in the comment box below. And yeah, go do that. I'll get back to you at a later date, or after I see them, I'll either reply or something like that. So that just about wraps it up for me. So that'll do it for me, Maple Brewski, and like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.